The latest trailer for Superman from Warner Brothers in DC has dropped this morning as promised. I'm going to take a look and see what we got in this 3-minute trailer next. Hey everyone, it's the Outlaw John Rocha. Hope you're doing well on this hump day. Thanks so much for clicking play on this trailer reaction here as we dive into the next trailer here in the Superman marketing campaign for this movie that's coming out in July, on July 11th. It's pretty amazing to see how people have reacted to this stuff, including me. And it's amazing to see the reactions across the board. Some people have been vigilant, really strong in support of this movie. Other people have been questioning James Gunn and questioning what the intentions are of the film. Some people have really been into the footage. Some people not into the footage. Some people have questions about crypto. There's all this kind of stuff swirling around. And of course, as we reported on the hot mic, rumors about the test screenings, mostly being positive, but some people having issues with it. Sometimes mixed, sometimes a mishmash. Has there been editing done? So there's been a lot of drama around this movie. So this trailer shows up here at a time where they're right in the home stretch of promoting this thing, getting people excited for it. And it's a 3-minute trailer. So very curious to see what we're going to get. So let's not waste any time and see what we got here from DC and WB with this latest trailer for Superman.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah.
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
Oh, that's as shades of the first Superman movie. Does he have his X-ray vision on?
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
Interesting. So he's not in the
Recently, you've
Superman
come under
garb.
A lot of fire for what some
it's
might.
A lot of
It's a lot.
All right, we're hinting at people's anger towards him.
Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions.
Ooh, Frankillo.
That's funny.
My
Red
actions?
flag.
I stopped a war.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're gonna be?
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman.
Interesting. A contentious interview with
Did you
Lois Lane.
consult with the president?
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of
I
the
wasn't
United States will
representing
cause
anybody
more
except for me.
problems around the world.
And doing good.
I would question myself in the same situation and
Oh, there's the hammer of Bavaria.
I'm going to die.
Wow, this is way more dramatic.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
Oh! Oh, this is interesting. Oh! And of course, obligatory cover. Oh, who is this now?
Your choices,
Oh,
your actions.
I think that's his dad, Pruitt Taylor Vince, who plays Spock.
That's what makes you who
Yeah,
you
there he
are.
is. Oh. Hey, Mr. Terrific, nice. Can we get him to talk in the trailer?
Man. He's not a man. He's an it.
Oh! Yeah,
He's somehow become the focal point of the entire world's conversation.
Luthor trying to dehumanize him.
I will not accept that.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
I mean, I love the score here. Wow. Oh.
You have a dog?
Oh, of course. Fascinating. Okay, so here's what I'll say. This is an interesting approach to Superman because our first shots here in this trailer, he is chewing gum. He is swaggering all over that room, not physically, but certainly with his attitude and his, how can I say this, his abrasiveness at being questioned by Lois Lane for the actions he took unilaterally by himself without, as she says, talking to the president or talking to anybody about how this could be perceived, about which side he could be on. We've seen this before in a previous Superman movie where people question what his intentions are, who he's working with, the government connections and all of that. So you see that here by showing the Pentagon. We see Rick Flag Sr. there with Frank Grillo. But what is Superman seen as a threat to the world order? Luthor certainly sees him as a threat. It's interesting that she says president just as we see a picture of Lex Luthor. So is that a tease that Luthor at some point is going to be president? Because we know he becomes president in the comics. And also you see Luthor being extremely upset, which is standard Lex Luthor, that Superman is taking all the attention and becoming the focal point. He says the world's focal point, and he will not have that. Why? What is it about Superman that irritates him, frustrates him, angers him, or what have you? I don't think I'm as DC comic knowledgeable as other people, so I don't know who that character is with the blades cutting through everything that is working for him and is at the Fortress of Solitude, slicing up the robots, getting hit by Crypto. So I don't know who that is. We do see the Hammer of Bavaria, as people have quoted it as, that was teased yesterday. A lot of people are speculating that could be the first costume of Ultraman. Some people are speculating that's Luthor in that outfit, hiding himself from the world because he doesn't want to be seen as taking on Superman because of maybe bad PR or branding or whatever that it would look like. But like I said, right off the bat, though, we've got Superman messing with the world order. That's an interesting situation. A contentious interview with Lois Lane. We're seeing people getting upset with him and throwing things at him, which we see in the previous trailer. But we also see like there's this growing discontent with him. So what is he doing here? And he gets upset. He gets abrasive. Says, people are going to die. That's why I did what I did. But then later we see him fighting who he's fighting. And he says, eyes up here, as again, with that swagger, that cockiness of his. So this is an interesting take on Superman. The visuals are pretty fantastic here. Love seeing more with Mr. Terrific, more with Green Lantern, more with Hawkgirl, and seeing stuff with his dad, hearing the voiceover. I don't think Pruitt Taylor Vince is as magnetic as the other Paul Kents that have been a part of Superman. Just don't see he's got that energy, or even Ma Kent, really. They seem like character actors that they brought in to play this role. It's an interesting decision in the path that they're walking down with this approach to Superman. So I'm trying not to judge it too harshly. I'm trying to keep my mind open. I didn't 100% like this beginning, but then it eventually got to some really cool things, action-wise, dialogue-wise, and how can I say, the story-wise, towards the end of the trailer. There's a lot of people against Superman in this movie, and using Crypto as this kind of humanizing tool here in the film. Is Lois going to be the world's journey? Like, is she sitting in for the world and being skeptical initially? By the end, though, she's in love with him. Is that going to mirror that a majority of the public are in love with Superman by the end of the movie? So going to be interesting to see. Well, what'd you all think? Did you like this trailer? Did it get you? Now, do you have a bigger idea of what this film is going to be and the approach they're taking? What stood out to you? What worked for you? What didn't work for you? Let me know all of it down in the comment section below. Of course, we're going to break this thing down with the Geek Buddies at some point. Eventually, we're going to talk about it on the hot mic, for sure. And of course, I dropped my trailer reaction earlier today for the Ironheart trailer, and I will have my Mission Impossible Final Reckoning non-spoiler review coming soon as well. All right, take care of yourselves. Be well, and I'll talk to you next time with another brand new reaction video here on the Outlaw Nation. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content from the Outlaw Nation.